It starts with a simple idea, a category on a quiz show, lift off with NASA. At first, it sounds light, fun, maybe even easy. But what unfolds next is a mix of pressure, knowledge, and those tiny human moments that make everything unforgettable. You can almost feel the studio lights warming up the stage. The buzz of anticipation. 3 contestants. 3 minds racing. And then the game begins. Let's do liftoff with NASA for 300. A confident voice cuts through the silence. Sean steps forward. The clue appears. A brief pause, a heartbeat. What is the American flag? Correct. A clean start, smooth, controlled. But quiz games aren't just about what you know. They're about how fast you can reach it. And how calm you can stay when the pressure builds. NASA for 600. Now things begin to shift. The clue sounds technical, scientific, EVA, or extravehicular activity. Is NASA's preferred term over this 9-letter word. A pause. Cynthia leans in. What is capsule? Not quite. The tension rises just a little. Roy jumps in. What is moonwalk? Close, but not enough. You can feel it now. That slight tightening in the room. The awareness that every guess matters. Then another voice. What is spacewalk? Yes, that's the one, but here's the twist. It came just a moment too late for Roy. And in games like this, timing isn't just important. It's everything. Too late, Roy. But back to you. That single sentence carries more weight than it seems, because behind every answer, there's momentum. And momentum can change everything. NASA for 1200. Now we're getting deeper. The clues are no longer simple recall. They require memory, context, and confidence. When it landed on Mars in 2021, NASA's Ingenuity helicopter was carrying a piece of Flyer 1. The plane this duo flew in 1903. You can almost see the connections forming. History, aviation, innovation. Sean doesn't hesitate. Who were the Wright brothers? Correct again. And just like that, he's building a rhythm. There's something fascinating about watching someone in that zone, where answers don't feel forced. They flow. But here's the thing about momentum. It doesn't last forever. NASA for 1500. Now the energy shifts again. Roy looks unsure, a small shake of the head, and then the words every contestant notices instantly. Daily double. Everything slows down. This isn't just another question. This is a turning point. Roy is in 3rd place. But this is his moment. You can almost hear his thoughts racing. Risk it. Play it safe. Then he speaks. I've taken my son to space camp 2 times. A small personal detail. A glimpse behind the contestant. I don't deserve. He pauses. And then decides, I want to make it a true daily double. That choice alone changes everything. Because now it's not just about knowledge. It's about belief. Okay, they're going for it. The host's voice is steady. But the moment feels anything. But if I don't know it by now, Roy says quietly, there's something honest in that line. Not dramatic, not exaggerated, just real. Well, we're wishing you luck. And you can feel it, the shift from competition to support. You'll have 7,602nd place if you're right. That's the reward. But the risk, losing everything you just built. Here's the clue. Who is Dan Rather? Silence. A long pause. And then, sorry, no. It lands softly. But the impact is heavy. The correct answer, Walter Cronkite. And just like that, the moment passes. Roy takes a step back. Not just in score, but in momentum. But here's what makes moments like this powerful. They don't define the entire game. Still lots of time, Roy. And that line matters more than it seems. Because it reminds us setbacks are part of the journey, and not the end of it. Now the game moves forward, because it always does. The final clue from liftoff with NASA, everything narrows again. Focus returns. Roy gets another chance. This time, no hesitation. International Space Station. Correct. A clean, confident finish. And in that moment, you can almost feel the balance restored. Not perfect, not flawless, but human. And that's what makes it compelling. Because games like this aren't just about facts. They're about reactions, choices, timing, and those quiet internal battles no one else can see. Think about it. Every question carries weight. Every pause tells a story. And every answer, right or wrong, reveals something about the person behind the podium. Sean showed confidence. Cynthia showed effort under pressure. And Roy showed something different. Risk. He was choosing a true daily double. That's not just strategy. That's courage. And even though it didn't go his way, that moment becomes unforgettable because you can almost feel it. That instant where everything could have changed. And for a second, it almost did. But here's what most people don't notice. It's not just about the answers you get right. It's about how you recover from the ones you don't. Roy didn't stop. He didn't freeze. He came back, answered again, stayed in the game. And that's what keeps the story moving. Because in moments like these, resilience matters more than perfection. You can almost imagine being there. The lights, the timer, the pressure. Would you take the risk? Would you go all in? Or would you play it safe? There's no perfect answer. And that's what makes it so real. Because every decision is made in a moment. And once it's made, there's no going back. As the round ends, there's a sense of closure, but also something more. A reminder that knowledge is powerful. But so is courage, so is timing, so is belief. And sometimes, even when things don't go your way, the moment still matters because it shows who you are under pressure. And just like that, the category ends. Liftoff with NASA. A simple name, but a journey filled with tension, learning, and human moments. From quick answers to missed opportunities, to bold risks and quiet recoveries. It's more than a quiz. It's a story. And maybe that's why we keep watching. Because somewhere in those moments we see ourselves trying, guessing, risking, learning, and moving forward. One answer at a time. Hey, thanks for watching. And just like that, the lights fade. But the story stays,